Hi, everybody. Today we're going to start the next unit, and the first lesson we're going to go over is finding the circumference of a circle. So I've got a little drawing here, and when you're filling out your journal, what I want you to do is just do the best you can on the circles. If you want, you could use a piece of string with a pen. So you would take the string, mark it however long, and then just go around like that. Or if you have a compass, you can use that. So when we're talking about circumference of a circle, it's the distance around the outside of the circle. So you would think of that maybe as the perimeter of what you're used to for like a square or rectangle or triangle or whatever. So that's the circumference, the distance around the outside edge of the circle. There are two formulas for circumference. We use different formulas dependent on whether the radius or the diameter is given. So here's our two formulas. So if I'm given diameter, circumference is equal to pi times diameter. I'm given radius, circumference is equal to 2 times pi times the radius. And I want you to remember that pi is approximately 3.14. That's what we're going to use when we're doing the math part. So I've got some examples here. Example 1. So we're given our circle here, we're given the diameter, and the diameter is 2 feet. So to find the circumference of this circle, first I'm going to use the formula C equals pi times diameter. Next step, we substitute. So we know that pi is approximately 3.14 and the diameter of the circle is 2 feet. Now I've got the circumference is approximately 3.14 times 2. Then I multiply 3.14 times 2, and I find that the circumference is approximately 6.28 feet. And this is something you're going to want to kind of memorize. You should not have to work out this. You're just doubling 3.14, and that's 6.28. That'll be one that you use a lot. All right, example number 2, we're given the radius of a circle. And so to find the circumference when given the radius, our formula for that is circumference equals 2 times pi times radius. Second step is to substitute. Circumference is about 2 times 3.14 times 5. And so I've drawn arrows here so you can see what I've substituted the values. Now I just need to do the math. So the first thing I did was 2 times 5, and I know that's 10. And so then I just need to multiply 10 times 3.14. So you could either know that that's just moving my decimal one place to the right, or you work the math out like this long. And then we find out that our circumference for that circle is approximately 31.4 feet. All right, I've got a your turn for you. I want you to now work out and find the circumference of this circle here. All right, so what you should have done, you should have used the formula. Circumference is equal to 2 times pi times radius, because we're given the radius here. That's halfway from the center to the outside edge. And it wouldn't matter which way it was drawn, as long as it goes to the very center of the circle to one edge. Now we're going to substitute. Circumference is approximately 2 times 3.14 times 21. Remember I said you were going to use this one a lot. 2 times 3.14 is 6.28. Then we need to multiply that times 21. 1 is just going to give us our number again. Put our placeholder there, 0. 2 times 8, 16. Carry my 1, 4, 5. And 6 times 2 is 12. All right, I need to add those up. All right, so, and I need to move that decimal 2 places because of my factors here. So 2 places right here. 131.88 centimeters, or approximately 132 centimeters. And the question should tell you if it wants you to go to the 10th place or the 100th place or round to the ones place. So for this, we just rounded to the ones place, 132 centimeters. The next one I want to look at here is given circumference, how do we find radius or diameter? So we're just going to use the same formula here. and I'm looking for radius, so I'm using the c equals 2 pi r. We substitute, we know circumference, so we know circumference is approximately 2 and pi is approximately 3.14, and our radius is our unknown. Again, I need to multiply 2 times 3.14, which is still 6.28. And then I have 628 is approximately 6.28 r. We use inverse operations, divide by 6.28. When I divide that, that's 1 r, and that's approximately, and I did work the math out here for you, but again, we should see that we just need to move that decimal point after the 100, so 1, 0, 0. So it is worked out for you, and the radius is approximately about 100 feet. And you can always work this backwards if you get this number down here and see if it gets you the correct circumference. All right, I've got another your turn here. What is the diameter of the circular garden? So we're given the circumference. What is the diameter? All right, so for this one, you should have used the formula C equals pi times diameter. We know that the circumference is 44 yards, and it's approximately pi is about 3.14 times d. Here, we just need to divide by 3.14. That's 1d, which is approximately divide by 3.14. All right, so now I need to do some division. 44 divided by 3.14. All right, remember we need to move that 2 places to the right, 2 places to the right, and I end up with 314 and 4400. All right, so it goes in 0, 0, 314 goes into 440 once, subtract 314, 6, that's 2, so I have 126. I'm going to bring down my 0. And now I need to look and see 314. Let's multiply that times 4. All right, 16, 5, 12. That one works. 4, subtract 12, 56. I have 4 left. Add a decimal point, move it up. 0, move that down. All right. 314 goes into 40 0 times. And this is going to keep going, but I'm only going to round to the ones place. So my diameter is approximately 14 yards. All right, if you have any questions on this, please let me know. There are IXL codes to do for this, so you can practice with that. And I will have my meetings at 11:15 today and all next week. Have a great day.